I started as what we call a research fellow. A research fellow means basically that I was attached to a research institute within the university where 75% of my time was spent on research and only 25% on teaching. So it took me about 5 years doing basically research and teaching to get promoted to the next level. That's as a senior research fellow. As a senior research fellow, you have much more responsibility. You have other younger researchers working under you. I spent 5 years there as a senior research fellow and then moved on to an associate professor. At associate professor level, I spent about 3 years before becoming a full professor. So for many people, that was fairly rapid. On average, it takes about 18 to 20 years to do that. I was able to do all of that within 13 years, which many of my colleagues considered rather rapid. I think I was quite lucky in the sense that I benefited significantly from very good mentoring, and that's what made it possible. And I was very early in my career a part of several international networks, which made it much easier to find access to resources to do work, and also benefited from these networks in terms of publishing outlets. So I had a lot more going for me than many of my peers did, both in Ghana and in other places. After about 17 years at the Institute, I became its director. I became a director and ran the Institute for 7 years. And in that 7-year period, we saw a lot of change. We were able to mobilize more resources from outside. We were able to do more research work. We were able to expand considerably the research base in terms of the number of people doing research there. So the Institute changed in that 7-year period. And I believe strongly that it was our achievement at the Institute in terms of the changes we brought there, the leadership changes that we brought there, that propelled me to this current position as Vice Chancellor. Everybody could see what changes had taken place at the Institute. And it was those same changes that made it easier for me to become much more internationally known. And that is what led to my going to Brookings as a director of the Africa Growth Initiative at Brookings. So through these kinds of arrangements, my stature as an academic, my stature as an international academic was established, and that helped me to become a strong candidate for the position of Vice Chancellor at the University of Ghana.